Hey guys, so for today's video we're going to be talking about my mental health. So it all started in, hold on, I got something in my eye. Alright, so it all started in October the 1st, 2020. I enrolled into this school called VHS. Now that's not the full name. I just can't say the name of that high school anymore because when you look it up, the first thing that pops up is the actual school that I'm going to. Not just some random school in Florida. So here's what happened. So basically, I did all the online forms and everything to get into that school on my computer, my laptop, and then I was like, you know what? If I don't make it in, that's okay. Then December rolls around, cheerleader tryouts, color guard tryouts, all that kind of stuff. And so I'm like, not really interested in that stuff anyway since I'm going to VHS. Then, I realized that there was so many options, at VHS that I wouldn't be getting anywhere, like seriously. And then I kept on doing YouTube for a while, and I was like, you know what? I should keep doing YouTube. And I'm going to try my best to become famous on YouTube. That way I'm just like DJ Cook, anyone that gets money on YouTube, really. That those kind of people that they get money on YouTube and they're able to spend tons of money on getting phones, cars, whatever. Unfortunately, then I realized that there were so many things that I wouldn't be getting out of going to VHS. So I was like, well, hopefully they give me the option to drop out of VHS. That way I don't have to go to VHS anymore. And I made it into VHS. But unfortunately, my parents, when I told them I didn't want to go to VHS anymore, because they said, all we got to do is fill out these forms, and then you'll be going to VHS. And so I told them, Mom, Dad, I don't want to go to VHS anymore. So they're like, what? What did you just say? That's what my dad was like. And so my mom got mad at me when I told her I didn't want to go to VHS. But my dad got furious. He said, why do you not want to go to VHS? And I told him, I just don't want to go to VHS anymore. And he's like, nonsense. You're going to VHS. Now tell us why you don't want to go to VHS. And they didn't even let me explain why I didn't want to go. They told me to explain, and I told them, I don't know, VHS just doesn't seem for me anymore. And then they kept on telling me, VHS is great. You should be proud that you're going to VHS. None of your family members are going to VHS. Which is low-key true because they all live in a different city. So they can't go to VHS. Now here's what happened. So they said if that school had been around when I was your age, I would have loved going to VHS. Now the thing is that I didn't say this out loud, but I really wish I had. I wish I could have said, well, yeah, cause seriously, it's a perfect school for you, but it's not a perfect school for me. Now, the reason why is because when I realized that I wanted to keep on doing YouTube, I was like trying to figure out why I wanted to keep doing YouTube, and that's when I realized I like being creative. So that's when I realized that YouTube was for me, but I didn't tell them that I had a YouTube channel when I made the channel, so I couldn't just say, you know why I don't want to go? Because I realized that I'm a creative person. And I don't want to start college early, alright? I want to be a normal kid. And you know what they said? They told me this. They told me, alright, you're going to fail at the other school. If you go to the other school, not VHS, you're going to fail at life. Okay? You're going to end up just like your aunt and uncle, alright? Seriously, you're gonna end up working a lot of jobs, and when you have kids, you're not even gonna spend time with your kids. You know why? Because you're gonna be so busy at work that your kids are eventually just gonna walk all over you, make bad choices, and all that kind of stuff. But seriously, I wasn't saying, oh yeah, I'm just gonna drop out of school. I was saying, I want to be creative, and VHS is not the place for me because that's not where I get to be creative. I'm basically just going to be going to college way too early. I just want to have a normal life before I figure out what I want to do in life. Because I just realized computers are not for me anymore, alright? I may have enjoyed them when I was 8, but they're not for me, alright? I want to be creative, right? I want to be someone who does something good and inspires others, shows off their talents and skills. And doing YouTube is what I can be good at, with showing my talents and skills at. So seriously, like, YouTube is my passion, it's my dream to become famous on YouTube one day and get a ton of money. And to be honest, when JJ64 made that video about me, I was so happy, because I was like, I finally get to be good at something that I'm already good at. But I now get more people who watch my videos. Seriously, last time I checked, I was like at 49 subscribers. Alright? In 1 year, I can make it to 100 subscribers. And then by the time I finish high school, I could already have 1,000 subscribers. And I could probably get the 4,000 watch hours, which means I could probably end up being monetized, getting a couple of dollars. Not a whole lot, but just a bit. So the fact that they told me that I was going to fail at life if I didn't go to VHS hurt me. Seriously, the very next day, I had like this counseling appointment with the counselor, and I told her about how my parents, how I didn't want to go to VHS anymore, but that my parents were telling me that I had to go to VHS. Now, I didn't tell her this, but because it was too hard, I didn't tell her that they said I was going to fail. I told her that they said I was probably going to fail, which, that to me, I couldn't take it anymore. I just started crying and weeping everywhere. Seriously, that's how bad it was. And I mean, the fact that my parents just said, you're gonna fail at life if you don't go to this super fancy new school. Seriously, how do they know that many people at this school are there because they want to go there? Seriously, I'm pretty sure their parents just said, alright, you're gonna be going to this new school and you're gonna enroll in one of the tracks at that school, alright? Seriously, how do they know that a bunch of the kids there aren't just being forced by their parents to go there? Even I can tell when someone's unhappy. And I'm pretty sure that most of these kids, their parents, they're like, come on, go to VHS. You're gonna make a super good impression on us, and everyone's gonna say that we're the model parents. Seriously, that's what I'm pretty sure all the parents are saying, because seriously, VHS is gonna be like the Ivy League of high schools in the area that I live in. Yeah, that's what I think about that. Whenever I think of that school, whenever I think of that school, VHS, I think of Harvard, all the fancy schools like Yale, MIT, and I just think of all the people, how they dropped out, and they made a living out of dropping out. Seriously, Bill Gates, he made Microsoft. What about Mark Zuckerberg? He dropped out, and he went ahead, he made Facebook. He dropped out, made Facebook, and now he's making a living out of that. And he's also being sued a lot. So, yeah. But seriously though, I just feel like going to VHS is going to really, not improve my creativity at all. If anything, it's just going to hinder it. Now, what does hinder mean? It just means that it's going to, stop my creativity. No more creativity when I go to VHS. So, yeah. Because of that, I feel like every choice I make is wrong. And the only reason, and my coping mechanisms are not bad coping mechanisms. Because as you can see right here, my arms, no cutting, none of that bad stuff going on right here. Not even my legs, not my feet, none of that. Not even underneath the shirt. So, as you can tell, my coping mechanisms are good. Just watch YouTube videos by some of my favorite YouTubers, like Undeados, who talks about creepy stuff that happens. Redzilla Studios, JJ64, The Odd Ones Out, all those good YouTubers. That's like my coping mechanism, just watching YouTube and making YouTube. So yeah. I'm not sure if I should end YouTube, if I should stop making YouTube, but I do know one thing. If I stop, I'm going to come back the next day and I'm going to say, you know what? I'm not stopping. Which is why I'm happy to announce that even though I don't want to go to that new high school, don't worry, I'm still making YouTube videos, because at this point, making YouTube videos is the only good thing that I have. And by the end of the year, like, if I don't like it, which I'm probably not going to like it at all, I'm going to, like, drop out of VHS, enroll in the normal high school, get a different endorsement, something that lets me be way more creative. So that way in the future, when I go to college, I then actually get to choose what I want to do. Seriously. So yeah. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble on about how going to a certain school is what ruined my mental health. I'll see you in the next video, which should probably be tomorrow if I feel like it. But if not, then I'm definitely going to be making a video on Saturday about the open house at VHS. And then on Monday, a video about the orientation at VHS. And then Wednesday and Thursday are going to be like the 2 parts videos. Are going to be like 2-part videos. Like, part 1 is going to be on Wednesday about my first day of school. Part 2 is going to be about, like, my second first day of school, because we have, like, A and B schedules, which means that I get, like, half of my classes are going to be on one day, and the other half are going to be on the other day, and the second half of the day is going to be for my endorsement. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching me, and I'll see you in the next video, which should hopefully be very soon. And before I go, let me just show you guys the uniforms that I'm going to have to wear at VHS. Yeah. Low-wage McDonald's polo shirts. Yeah, if you know anything about McDonald's, they wear polos. Seriously, I'm going to look like I work at McDonald's. Which sucks. Because everyone at every single high school and middle school in the district and a couple of elementary schools are going to have to wear these type of uniforms, as well as either navy blue, black, or khaki pants. The good thing is I don't wear khaki, so I just wear navy blue or black. Anyways, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you very soon. Like, subscribe, comment what you thought of this video, as well as video ideas. Don't forget to stay freaky, and please, for the love of God, be creative. I'll see you tomorrow. Anyways, bye-bye.